Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. It is Wednesday, November 19th, and I'm here every Wednesday morning doing weekly tarot readings for all the air and water signs, and every Monday morning for all the fire and earth signs. So welcome. Thanks for being here to my relatively new YouTube channel. If you haven't done so yet, I want to encourage you right now to smash that subscribe button right down there. It's totally free, and my first 500 subscribers are going to get a free membership, which will be just a couple dollars a month after that. But with the membership, you'll get the extended reads and lots of other bonus material. So hit subscribe now and get yours for free. All right, so for you, Scorpio, your theme this week is going to be fresh beginnings. We have a new moon in your sign tomorrow, November 20th, and that's going to mark a personal reset for you. That's what new moons do. Perfect for setting your intentions and embracing change. And then after the 21st, of course, the sun is moving into Sagittarius. We're going from Scorpio season to Sagittarius season, and your focus turns towards resources and stability after that, helping you ground your new vision. Okay. All right. So now let's see what the tarot cards have to say, shall we? Okay. This is the reading for Scorpio for the week of November 19th through the 26th. I'm using the Centennial Smith Weight deck, which I've linked in the description to this video, along with all the other decks I use, as well as biblical scripture connections to this reading, if you're interested in that. I do that for family and friends. And then also a link to buy me a coffee. If you really enjoyed this reading and you'd like to support me and show me how much you enjoyed it, you could buy me a coffee. So you this week, Scorpio, are right there. So we are going to do a traditional Celtic cross spread, which I find to be the most effective during these general readings. I need you to remember that this is a very general reading. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest. However, if you only know your sun sign, which many people only know their sun sign, I'd love it if you hang around to the end of this video. I've linked to my November video, which is less than 10 minutes long, explaining sun, moon, and rising and how they relate to your personality, because your sun sign is just a little piece of the puzzle. So if you feel like you hear these readings on your sun sign, but only a piece of it really jives with you and there's a whole other area that's unexplained, watch this video. And then you'll probably decide to be watching your sun, moon, and rising readings, and that'll give you a much clearer picture. But for now, we're going to lay out our Celtic cross, and then we'll go more deeply into the reading. So you, Scorpio, this week are coming up as the Three of Cups. You're being crossed as your challenge, obstacle, or awareness by Temperance. Down here in your subconscious tool shed, what you're bringing with you as part of you, beautiful Nine of Pentacles. Stepping out of the immediate past, the Lovers. Three, okay. Three, all right. And then crowning you in your ideal here, another major arcana, the Tower. It's your third major arcana. Stepping into your immediate future. More cups. Four of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups. Okay. You and your environment this week, Scorpio, are feeling like the Star card. Another major arcana. That's beautiful. Your environment around you this week is a Four of Swords. So you got four there and four there. Okay. And then your hopes and fears sector here, and I'm sure it's your hopes, is the Six of Wands here. And then in the final potential outcome, another major arcana, the Chariot. Wow. What an interesting spread, Scorpio. That's beautiful. Okay, before we go more deeply into explaining all this, I'm going to use my holographic Rider-Waite deck, and we're going to pull another card, which will stay hidden until the end of the reading, and this will be it'll be either just flat out confirmation, or usually it's further clarification for us. a final word for us, final bit of advice. And there's our card right there, which we'll leave hidden under our universe in a pyramid. Okay. So, Scorpio, this week you are being represented by the Three of Cups, which is gorgeous. It's social networking, small celebrations, social connections, friendships, get-togethers, things like that. Yeah, so very good. You're going to be experiencing some or feeling that this week, these connections, this social connection, this networking. You're being crossed as either your challenge, obstacle, or awareness by Temperance. So it might be a challenge for you especially if this is representing social get-togethers, which makes such sense for going into Thanksgiving, Christmas, holiday season, where there's a lot of those social get-togethers kind of going on. So Temperance could be a card of warning. It could be your challenge to keep a balance. Don't overindulge. Don't just make sure you're keeping everything balanced is what Temperance is. It's a balancing out of things. It's really important to keep, or you get thrown off. You get thrown off balance. It is our 14th major arcana, which comes right before the Tower, which you also have in your crown, okay? So you're getting there. You've got the Tower in your crown, which is probably why you're being challenged by this Temperance card as your obstacle or awareness. You need to exercise balance and temperance. You're bringing with you in your subconscious tool shed as part of you this beautiful Nine of Pentacles. So this is a card of it's the end of a cycle because it's a 9, and Pentacles have to do with health, wealth, finances. So this is financial stability, success, feeling flush, feeling comfortable, being able to pay the bills, being able to manage. You've had that. Whether you have it at the moment or not, this is part of you. This is part of your subconscious, part of who you are that you're bringing with you. So, if you don't currently have it, you have had it, or you're creating it because you're bringing that energy with you. You're stepping out of in your immediate past another major arcana, our 6th major arcana, which is this beautiful Lovers card, which is all about connection, and it's all about connection and relationships and passionate relationships. They've got the volcano in the middle, which represents passion, and these lovers. It's not necessarily romantic lovers. Although that's often it. I mean, those feelings of but it could be friends, those friends, but it's the friends you meet that you have that deep connection with, that you feel like, gosh, I just met you, but I feel like we've been friends in past lives or forever. So that's the Lovers card. You've been experiencing some of that in your immediate past, Scorpio. In your crown is the Tower. So I always find it interesting when we get cards, dark cards in our crown. So, in October for Halloween, I made a video about the scariest cards in the tarot deck, and the ones that you get scared of when they turn up in a reading, and so I'll link that at the end of this video as well, because this is one of them. The Tower is one of them, and it's things that are beyond your control happening to shake your foundation and cause you to completely change it shatters your illusions of what was, and gives you a whole new outlook on things. Now, I started this reading before we did our layout saying your main theme is going to be new beginnings. That's what the Tower is what happens when you're creating a new beginning. That's why this is in your crown. In order to build a better castle, the best castle or the one you want, or new castle, because you're ready for a change, you're ready for something better, the old one has to come down. You have to, this is demolition. I love watching those home refurb shows and stuff, and they always have demolition day where they're breaking everything down before they can rebuild something gorgeous. This is demolition day, okay? And it's in your crown because that's what has to happen. That's what's got to happen, okay? So that's why it's in your crown. Stepping into your immediate future is the four of cups, which is a card of dissatisfaction with what's been offered. You're no longer satisfied with just a Four of Cups. You're working towards more. You're working toward much more abundance and wealth, and you have something much bigger. You're rebuilding, so you're willing to experience these tower moments because you've gained these Nine of Pentacles. You've been there, done that, but now you're ready to go on and achieve more. That's the energy you're stepping into in your immediate future. Now, it could be a warning that in your immediate future, feeling like ingratitude, but I don't think so. That's more like when it shows up in your crown or something, that's warning you to do that. Because it's in your immediate future, I feel like you're going to be getting offered things and going, maybe even these social situations that you used to hang out, used to be so fun, and now you're looking at it going, I don't know if that's for me anymore. I know I've been doing some of that. Anyway, could be that kind of a deal, because it's right after the Three of Cups comes the Four of Cups and saying, I don't want this anymore. You've also got the Four in your environment here this week, so we'll get to that. But you yourself are feeling the Star, wishes coming true, wishes being granted. Also, she's Temperance. She's pouring. Look how she matches up with the Temperance card. Pouring the water from one to the other. She is Temperance. So you're feeling Temperance and making your wishes come true. Make a wish, because that's the Star. It's the card of wishes being granted. And that's you and how you're feeling in your environment. Like you're making your wishes come true by not settling with this Four of Cups. So your environment is giving you a Four of Swords. So you're feeling dissatisfied. So your environment is it's quiet contemplation. It's no communication. It's just being quiet and being grateful for what you have in your environment is the Four of Swords. So in your hopes and fears, and I feel like it's definitely hope, is the Six of Wands, which is a card of triumphs and celebrations. It's a parade. This guy is being recognized for. So I think because it's in your hope sector here, you're hoping for recognition. You're hoping for some recognition here with what you're going through and what you're dealing with and what you've been through, and not being satisfied with what you have now. You want to be recognized for more. You want to be recognized for more. And your final potential outcome then is your Chariot card, the seventh major arcana. You have this, you're stepping out of the 6 into the 7, which is forward progress, pressing forward by having Temperance, by balancing the positive, the negative, the dark, the light, the sun and the moon. It's all in this card. It's all about the yin and the yang and keeping the yin and the yang balanced, which is Temperance, which is why that's your challenge this week, which is the Star card, which is why that's you this week in your environment, because that's what you have to do to keep the energy flowing. It's very much an energy thing, you guys, to keep it flowing and keep it moving forward. That's the Chariot. That's your final outcome for this week's situation, Scorpio. So that's beautiful. What do you suppose the clarification card is? Again, it could be just clear confirmation, but could be further clarification about your Tower, having to walk away, wouldn't be at all surprised to see the Strength card, the 8 of Cups, the Hermit with the 4 here, having to be quiet, having to be introspective. I don't know. Let's find out. 9 of Cups. You have the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Full, just satisfaction, complete. I feel that like this is very confirming. You're going to do this. You're going to keep the Chariot moving forward, and your outcome is going to be all these cups. Fulfillment, total fulfillment and satisfaction is what you have ahead of you. So gorgeous reading, gorgeous reading. This is right about the time where I would say, okay, now members, as soon as I hit 500, I open my member section and I'll extend this read. We'll get out my other decks. We'll clarify more of these cards. We'll clarify, this Star card. We'll clarify that Chariot. We'll pull out the I Ching and do a couple of I Ching cards advice for you. So if you smash subscribe right now, you will be one of the first 500 to get your membership free. After that, it'll be a few dollars a month. I'm not sure how much. Haven't set the price yet. And do check out your sun, moon, and rising. So go and check out your reading for your rising and your moon signs as well. Or Scary Cards in the Tarot, if you haven't seen it yet. It will help you understand future readings when those scary cards come up. So do check that out. Have a blessed week, Scorpio, and thanks for being here. Readings when